Guys, this is Divyasha Dhal from C.V. Raman Global University. Welcome back to another new video. I hope you all are doing great.
Images that only take a second to send. With just an emoji, you can be angry, happy, or scared. Countless messages every day, including content that is, in Germany, illegal. Nazi images, racist slogans, pornography. Parents often have no idea what their children are looking at on their phones.
It's no big deal. What harm can a picture do?
To some, it may seem harmless, until the police start investigating.
While our last video made it clear how publicly available information may not be always true or genuine, it is also important to know that just learning about it and keeping mum isn't the solution. The online bullies and fake propaganda continue to grow deeper into the society and into our conscience like a parasite, and we are falling prey to them without even trying to dig deeper into what might be a proper organized way of prohibiting them to make an impact on the society. It is not going to be easy, it never is. But trying to understand why dishonesty and unjust behavior is not being called out and stopped is a small step forward into cleaning the mindsets of everyone who is affected by it. Hey guys, this is Divyasha Dhal. I'm here to explain you all about the various type of solutions for dealing with the problems caused by the dark side of media and social media. Now, let's have a look at some solutions to deal with hype and fake news. In this slide, we are going to talk about hype or fake news. Building trustworthiness. As a content being evaluated in terms of trustworthiness, the reliability of those who produce it, promote it, or distribute it also affected. A publisher evaluated system quantifies how website or A or social media B or news corporation C is a part of a global fake news problem. Raising the global awareness around fake news. News today be a key objective in every serious attempt to tackle the problem. Instead of silently removing fake stories when identified and deactivating fake social media accounts, we must systematically measure the circulation of fake news across the globe and degree of unintentional participation of media sites and online users. Now, let us look upon the survey upon the social media and the news cycle. Content quality is rarely part of KPIs, at least not among the important ones. Popular websites set goals on CTRs, page views, social sharing, and related metrics, and then there are complaints about poor content. They simply edit it or remove it. In this slide, we are gonna talk about how to be safe from fake news. Points for identifying. Exposure to a general warning about misleading articles will reduce the perceived accuracy of false headlines relative to a no warning condition. The presence of a Facebook-style disrupted tag under false headlines will reduce their perceived accuracy relative to a no tag condition. The presence of a rated false tag under false headlines will reduce their perceived accuracy relative to a Facebook-style disrupted tag. Exposure to a general warning about misleading articles will increase the negative effects of disrupted or rated false tags on the perceived accuracy of the false headlines. How to spot fake news? Consider the source, read beyond, check the author, supporting sources, check the date. Is it a joke? Check your biases. Ask the experts. Now, how to recognize a fake news story? Number 1. Read past the headline. Number 2. Check what news outlet published it. Number 3. Check the published date and time. Number 4. Who is the author? Number 5. Look at the link and sources are used. Number 6. Look out for questionable quotes and photos. Number 7. Beware confirmation bias. Number 8. Search if other news outlets are reporting it. Number 9. Think before you share.
Hey guys, my name is Vijay and I'm here to explain you some tips and tricks to not to fall in trap of fake news. Mass media, news corporations, blogs and other entities consume the APIs, application programming interfaces of this platform to self-assess their compliance and progress towards a better content for the world mission. Approach social media mindfully. If you look at Twitter first thing in the morning, think about whether it's to get informed about breaking news you'll have to deal with, or if it's a mindless habit that serves as an escape from facing the day ahead. Do you notice that you get a craving to look at Instagram whenever you are confronted with a difficult task at work? Be brave and brutally honest with yourself. Each time you reach for your phone to check social media, answer the hard question. Why am I doing this now? Decide whether that's what you want your life to be about. Now let's see how to be safe from fake news. Determine whether other outlets are reporting the same news. Determine whether other outlets are reporting the same news. Be leery of sensational headlines. Carefully scrutinize photos and other media that accompany the stories. Be a voice that helps stop the spread of fake news. Awareness. Let me summarize this for you. If we take a family, an educated son or a daughter can guide their parents to identify fake news with some tips and tricks. He or she can bring awareness in his or her family and locality. It's our responsibility to let the unknown to know. In this slide, on the left side of the screen, we can see the statistics of increase in online and digital activities of people in 2020. On an average, people are spending 43% of a day by using social media. Now just imagine, if you spend 43% of a day in social media, then how sure you are about the information you heard in it. So, the great Abraham Lincoln said that don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there is a picture with a quote next to it. Now let's see some solutions to prevent hype and fake news. Number 1. There should be a rule in action which states that no politician or political parties can have a news channel on their own or belongs to some of their relatives. If anyone having, then the particular candidate is not eligible for the respective post. Number 2. If any news channel has took a pic of a particular person's social media account or any other belongings of the person, then the channel members must give a complete explanation to that person. Finally, we can't stop fake news from being made, but we can stop sharing it. Well, we do have lot of experience in this, don't we? Let me remind you something. On Valentine's Day, we will be receiving lot of messages in which it states that if you share this with your crush, you will get a gift voucher. We know it is fake, but still many of us spread this for fun. This is what exactly we should avoid. By the way, how many of you did the Valentine example?
Hello everyone, this is Harnisha and I'm here to discuss about the solutions that would help to prevent cyberbullying. How to stop cyberbullying? Stop. Log off the site where the bullying is happening. Block. Block emails or messages. Don't respond to them. Record. Save the message or email and show an adult. Talk it out. Tell someone you trust. Bullying prevention. Holding college and school administrations and local authorities responsible and increasing accountability. Ensuring mental health experts and counselors are present across schools and campuses. Proper redressal mechanisms have to be in place. strict penalties and punishment. Focus on prevention rather than redressal, incorporating moral values. Involvement of parents in the anti-bullying and anti-ragging programs of institutions. Solutions to not to be a part of bullying. Limit when and where you use social media. Using social media can interrupt and interfere with in-person communications. Have detox periods. Schedule regular multi-day breaks from social media. Several studies have shown that even a 5-day or a week-long break from Facebook can lead to lower stress. Stop social media from replacing real life. Using Facebook or Instagram to keep abreast of your cousin's life as a new mother is fine as long as you don't neglect to visit as months pass by. UNICEF on cyberbullying. Most schools take bullying seriously and will take action against it. If you are being cyberbullied by other students, report it to your school. People who are victims of any form of violence, including bullying and cyberbullying, have a right to justice and to have the offender held accountable. Laws against bullying, particularly on cyberbullying, are relatively new and still do not exist everywhere. This is why many countries rely on other relevant laws, such as ones against harassment, to punish cyberbullies. In countries that have specific laws on cyberbullying, online behavior that deliberately causes serious emotional distress is seen as a criminal activity. However, it is important to remember that punishment is not always the most effective way to change the behavior of bullies.
Hey guys, thank you for sharing your precious time with us. If you really liked the video, then do like, share, subscribe and comment down below.
If you like our video, then please give us your honest opinion in the Google form whose link is given in the description box. That will really help us.
If you haven't checked out our previous video, then go and check out the link given in the description box. And stay tuned for the final video which is coming up soon in this channel.